It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
So in our last video, we talked about My Five Senses by Margaret Miller. And today I want to remind you about My Five Senses by Aliki. So it was very similar, right? Both books were called My Five Senses, and they were both about five senses. But they had a little bit of an essential meaning difference. So Margaret Miller's book was about learning that you can use your senses to enjoy the world. My Five Senses by Aliki was a little bit different. So let's review. I can see, I see with my eyes. I can hear, I hear with my ears. I can smell, I smell with my nose. I can taste, I taste with my tongue. I can touch, I touch with my fingers. I do all this with my senses. I have five senses. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell. I am smelling. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. Sometimes I use all my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I am using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use one sense. I am seeing. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use four senses. I see, hear, smell, and touch. When I bounce a ball, I use three senses. I see, hear, touch. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see, hear all there is to hear, smell all there is to smell, taste all there is to taste, touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. What did you learn? What do you remember learning from My Five Senses? What do you remember the essential meaning being from My Five Senses by Aliki when we studied that book back at the beginning of Module 1? What do you remember learning from that book? Let us know in the discussion, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.